Hey guys! In today's video, I'm going to be giving you another installment of my X6 series, which, oh my gosh, it makes my heart flutter like a little butterfly. In today's video, I'm going to be touching on some news of some new music producers who are working with X, and I'm going to be talking about some new photos the Queen posted. Oh, they were so good. And I'm going to be talking about Carpool Karaoke with James Corden, which I actually just watched. And I have some thoughts, and we'll get to that later though. Okay, so there is new news that actually isn't new news, it's just news that I haven't heard yet. Mark Ronson is working with Christina on the new album. He posted this photo of her also working with music producer, singer, and songwriter Anderson .Paak. He's also working with Christina on new music, but Mark posted this photo of the two of them working together, and apparently it's been confirmed, I don't know by who, but it's been confirmed that Christina's gonna also be working with Mark Ronson on X6. And I mean, Mark has worked with everybody. I mean, Amy Winehouse, rest in peace. He's worked on like all of Bruno Mars's hits. He also worked with Lady Gaga for the Joanne album. And I think he also worked with Gaga on other music too, but I'm just not too sure what. But he is a big name in this business, and I cannot wait to see what magic they come up with together. There have been rumors around the blogosphere and the Twitter sphere that seem to be alleging or alluding to the idea that Christina is going to be going on tour soon. Now, we've seen some like Instagram stories and some snaps from some of her longtime dancers in rehearsals for an upcoming performance. Now, we don't know what that performance exactly is. I feel like this could possibly be a rehearsal for, I don't know, an upcoming tour, which I'll get into a little later, or maybe some television appearances, or even maybe some music videos, who knows? But I thought that was really exciting. Another rumor, someone tweeted that they knew someone who worked for like an arena in Florida or something like that. And this guy tweeted that he found out that Christina and her team had booked this arena for a concert coming up in September. And then I was thinking like, okay, September's like way too soon for a tour to happen since we like don't even have a first single yet. We don't even have like an album announcement yet. Like, is she really gonna go on a tour? I guess it's possible. Like we're near the end of April. So May, June, July, August. I just don't feel like that's enough time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, so I was thinking like, no, this isn't real. And then he hashtagged it Hollywood, and I kind of like didn't really think anything of it. So Christina posted these two amazing black and white photos. They are absolutely stunning, like old Hollywood glam, and she just happens to be posing in front of the Hollywood sign. She is looking like Marilyn Monroe. She's looking like Norma Jean, like pared down makeup, hair's not totally styled. She's wearing this gorgeous helmet-laying white blazer and just looks so soft, so angelic, just encompassing everything that to me is like old, like vintage Hollywood, like Polaroid vibes, you know? And so she's posing in front of the Hollywood sign and going back to that tweet that that guy made about the tour venue being booked. He ended his tweet with hashtag Hollywood. And like, that kind of like triggered something in my mind. I was like messaging with my fellow fighter friend, and he was like, yeah, and he hashtagged that tweet Hollywood. And I was like, wait, he hashtagged the tweet Hollywood. And then it all just clicked, like she's posing in front of the Hollywood sign. And then there were so many rumors circulating that her album a long time ago was gonna be titled Blonde. And like she's rocking this sort of like Marilyn Monroe vibe in front of the Hollywood sign, like Blonde and Marilyn, and then that rumor was kind of squashed, and then the Liberation rumor came out. And I don't know, we never really got full confirmation that it was gonna be called Liberation, but then seeing the hashtag Hollywood on this guy's tweet, and then seeing her pose in front of the Hollywood sign, which she posted on her Instagram, it feels like this might be a little bit cryptic. It kind of feels like maybe this is gonna be the Hollywood album. Maybe this is the Hollywood tour. Oh my God, I would love it if this album and tour and whole era was like inspired by Hollywood, and the fact that she's posing in front of, you know, the Hollywood sign in this, you know, typically masculine fitted blazer, you know, like even though women rock blazers like no one else, you know, a blazer is typically like a men's suit, you know, like men have been always known to wear blazers. And the fact that she's wearing this white blazer, which is, you know, super pure, and also I think white was the color of like the roses that a lot of celebrities were rocking on, you know, red carpets, you know, inspired by the Time's Up movement. Maybe this is going to be, you know, a take on Hollywood and an exploration of maybe the darker side and all the demons that live in this like, you know, beautiful, glittering Tinseltown. Oh my gosh, guys, now I gotta talk about Carpool Karaoke. I just watched it. I have to be honest, I do not like James Corden. I thought the Carpool Karaoke idea at the beginning when it first came out was like really unique, but there's just something about James Corden that I don't really connect with, I don't really vibe with. And so I was like happy to know that XTINA was gonna be doing Carpool Karaoke, because I also noticed a lot that he reads the lyrics a lot, honey. If you haven't noticed, he's like looks off to the side a lot, and what it is there's the lyrics like on a scroll, either on his phone or on some sort of screen. And sometimes I'm kind of like, listen, if you're gonna invite an artist into your car to sing their songs, you need to know the words to the song. You need to have some level of respect. And sure, maybe they like pump these segments out like, you know, like Pop-Tarts, you know, maybe they come out on a conveyor belt and so he doesn't have time to prepare, but like, you need to know the lyrics to these people's songs. He also made a really insensitive joke regarding Harvey Weinstein and the whole Time's Up movement, you know, like, I think he mentioned something about Harvey's like bathtub or like hotel room or robe or something, and it was literally like the day after like Rose McGowan came out with her Brave story and after Ashley Judd came forward, and it was at like an award show and like there were a lot of groans in the audience, but at the same time like that really like rubbed me the wrong way because I also don't find him funny. So I didn't really intend for this video to be also the roast of James Corden. That's just my point, and I kind of went into this whole experience with my expectations kind of low. Not because Queen Christina was gonna be on, but because it was on his show, and I'm just not a fan. So I bit my tongue, I sat down and I tuned in, and of course she wasn't on the first 10 minutes, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I PVR'd it, I recorded it, I turned it off, and I tuned in right at the end of the show. And I did catch the segment. Christina literally looks like the softest angel that has fallen from heaven who just happens to be wearing a $1,200 Balenciaga denim shirt. Her hair was freshly bleached. I could smell the bleach from here. Perfect, polished. I love the tousled, shorter do that she's rocking. I loved her like metal rubber band earrings. Like, yes to this sculpture dangling from your delicate earlobe. She was also rocking these opening ceremony track pants, which you don't really need to know because she was sitting the whole time, you didn't really see them, but they did release this promotional shot of her and James together, and I noticed the little like band on the end of the pant, and I was like, oh, okay, come on, come through, opening ceremony. You know what I gotta say, and this is no shade, no tea, no shade, no ruby red lemonade, but I'm happy to see XTINA rocking a track pant for comfort over a pair of leggings. All I'm gonna say. Also rocking a Nike shoe. And now guys, this Carpool Karaoke was breathtakingly beautiful for the sole reason that it was Christina Aguilera in the passenger seat. She sounded beautiful. I loved the full shots of her singing. Like, even in a car, she's literally singing to the person sitting in the nosebleed section. You know what I mean? Like, she is always performing. Her face can say 1,000 words before she even opens her mouth. Her eyes, like just the way that she connects with the tiny effing little webcam or GoPro that they have hooked up in those cars to film their reactions. She just was so dewy and so soft. I loved her mentioning Britney and Ryan Gosling. I've kind of heard her talk about this before a few times, so like it's not new. Like, we all know who's in the Mickey Mouse Club, and if you don't know who's in the Mickey Mouse Club, look it up. But I liked hearing her talk about it. She seemed cool, calm, and collected. I'm sorry, but when I saw Melissa McCarthy pop up in the back seat, and listen, don't get me wrong, I love Melissa McCarthy, but this was Christina's segment. I needed it all to be about XTINA. I didn't want to hear comedy unless it was coming from XTINA, SNL vibes. You know what I mean? I didn't need to hear James be the comedian and pretend to do Christina riffs. Like, that's not what I buckled up for. I buckled up for an exclusive with Christina where she spills the tea on her new music for her fighters. I was hoping that James was tapped in and turned on with what the fans want from her and would have at least just thrown a question her way, being like, even as she's exiting the door. Okay, so Carpool Karaoke's over, okay? She's getting out of the door, she's about to leave. She's like, thanks, James, about to slam the door. He's like, what about new music? And then even just as the door closes, Christina would be like, it's coming soon. Like, cause that's all she gives us. You know what I mean? Like, even if we just got that moment, I would have been like, somewhat content. But no, it wasn't good. She was great, she sounded amazing, and like, you know, seeing Melissa McCarthy pop up, like, I already know that Christina is in this film that Melissa's promoting. I feel like not a lot of people know about that. You know, maybe it's good to let the world know that they can catch Christina on the big screen coming soon in Melissa McCarthy's, what is the name of the movie even? I don't know, it's the one where she plays the mom who goes back to college. It looks funny. I wanted to see it before I even knew Christina was in it. And she looks cute in the movie too. She has like this long pink, like pastel pink hair with like the little like metal rings going down the middle that I think Chris Appleton did for her that like so many people did after she did it. I felt like it was very rushed. I felt like the segment was short. They didn't really talk a lot. Like I felt like, you know, oh my god, Adele's, Britney's, Mariah's, like, god, even like Fifth Harmony, who played like a supporting role in Sam Smith's Carpool Karaoke, got a bigger like moment. You know, she sang the hits. She sang Fighter, she sang Beautiful, she sang Dirty, and literally James knew none of the words. That was a crime. I was like, you don't know the words to Dirty in the beginning? Ladies, move. Like, you don't know, like, ring the alarm? Thrown elbows? Like, what? Anyway, she sang the hits, and that was okay. I just was like anticipating her to be like, James, stop the car. And he'd be like, what, Christina? And she'd be like, I'm gonna drop my new single right now. Like, just like then goes into like an opening note of her new single. Could you guys have imagined? What would have happened? And then James would have an excuse to have not known the words. Maybe that's what I was hoping for. I was literally hoping for her to get into the car and be like, no, James, we're not gonna sing right now. I wanna reveal the album cover. Bam. Sorry, James, I wanna show this exclusive snippet of my brand new music video. Bam. Like, could you imagine? Oh my god. So yeah, I was so happy to see Christina on TV at 10 o'clock in the 10 o'clock time slot on CBS. I love seeing her on TV promoting anything, but I was just kind of thinking like, what are you promoting, girl? What are you promoting this Melissa McCarthy movie? Like, okay. Anyway, that is just what it means to be a fighter in this world. We have to just be patient and suffer through James Corden to get the gems and the jewels from our queen. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. She looked great. She sounded amazing. She looked happy. So that's really all that matters. But I mean, until next time, like, we just gotta keep waiting to find out what is going to happen with X6. My guess is she will either drop the single or the entire album with no notice. I have a feeling she's maybe gonna take a page out of, you know, maybe Beyonce's book. I think a few artists have done that too, where they just don't even announce the album, it just comes. That would be amazing. No announcement, it just arrives. I would love that. Oh my god, I'm getting chills, you guys. I'm getting chills. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my gosh, can you tell that I'm a little bit peeved about the Carpool Karaoke? It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We are all fine. Yoga Tina. Oh my god, do you remember when XTINA did the Women's Health magazine and she was like all about yoga? That's what we need to channel right now, okay? Where's the new music? Anyway, my beautiful Lady Marmalade fighters, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my gosh, did you watch Carpool Karaoke? If you liked this video and you want to see more of my X6 series, then like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, turn on the little bell so you get notified every time I post breaking news on XTINA, aka CNN, Christina National News Honey. Ain't no fake news here. Bye!